everyone, I'm Peggy Rometo, and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Okay, guys, I'm here in beautiful Lake Tahoe, bringing you fresh energy, crisp, clean air. It's just a magical, peaceful place, and I hope you're able to feel that energy when we tap in today for renewal, for celebration, for whatever it is that you need, some just lighthearted energy. So let's go into the heart. Exhale. Remember the practice. We're dropping down all the way through our body, using our imagination all the way down to the center of the earth. We connect with that safe space. And then we inhale that white light all the way back up our body, all the way up to the crown of our head. We hold it for a count of 3. And then we exhale that breath all the way back down again to the center of the earth. And then in that sequence, we're going to do it 3 times. And then we'll open to see what's available for us this week. And then your job is to always follow along. Anything that I'm talking about, notice if it feels right to you, if it feels off to you. You may get more or additional information for yourself, specific things that pertain to you. So let's go ahead and practice and see what comes in today. Okay, all right, everybody. So what I'm opening up to is just this really beautiful, peaceful presence, besides sitting in a place of peace where I'm at. Moving forward this week, there is a tendency after a long weekend, which, by the way, just thank you to all of those who've served in our armed services and for their dedication and their support in keeping our country and our homeland and even the world safe. So thank you to everybody. And as we move in this week, we want to bring in gratitude. We want to bring in gratefulness. We want to keep that momentum, that energy moving forward. And to do that, we're also being asked to slow down. Now, because the tendency is after a long holiday weekend is to speed up, right? Oh, got to get back at it, got to get going, finishing things. But if we can take moments to pause and notice our surroundings. And yes, I'm in a beautiful place at this moment, but there are times when I'm not in a beautiful place, right? So when you're not in those beautiful places, whether it's emotionally, whether it's spiritually, whether it's physically, we want to still stop and find something to be grateful for. Stop and find something that our eyes can land on that we can be grateful for. And maybe it's just a slight overhang to get you out of the rain, or maybe it's just being grateful for rain, or maybe it's grateful for sun, depending on where you live, right? Or warmth, right? Or get down to basic needs. Maybe you're grateful for food or the friendship or the generosity of friends, which is why I'm at this beautiful place, because of the generosity of friends. So I'm grateful to my friends for sharing their home with me. So there's a lot of opportunity for us this week to continue this momentum of gratitude. And the more we become grateful, that is an opening. That gratitude energy opens up and continues to bring more things to us that we can be grateful for, because our thoughts create our focus, and it brings in then what that magnetic force of whatever it is we're thinking about, right? So what they say is, what you resist will persist. So if you're not in a great place, name it. I had a horrible weekend, or I'm having a horrible day, or I'm having a difficult time with my 2-year-old, right? Say it, and then say, but I'm hopeful, or but I see the moments where he stops and he giggles with me, right? So then shift the focus to those moments, right? Or my son has been sick and I'm worried about him. Shift to the time when he was well, right? And I'll be grateful when he's here with me. I'm grateful that I still have him, and I'm grateful that he'll come out of the illness, right? So we have to find things, even during difficult times, that we can be grateful for. So let's see what else is available for us this week. So patience with ourselves is coming up, and that, and it can look different for everybody. It could be that you feel disorganized. It could be that you feel like you haven't given enough attention to a work, or to a child, or to a spouse, or to a partner, or to something you're trying to manifest and grow. And so there's some impatience there, or some frustration. So in those moments, it's almost like a knot that can be inside of you. For some of you, I can feel it right in the solar plexus, if you draw your attention to any tension points in the body right now, I can also feel it in my like third eye, right? What we would say, or the center of my forehead. So those places I'm feeling tension. And so when you feel those tension points in your body, just take a moment and just bring your attention to those places of tension and go into it, right? Just go into it. So I'm working on the one in the head, and just sink into it and go into it and let it open up, right? And in that opening, there's more information. In that opening, there's resolution. In that opening, we're pausing and we're allowing a new feeling, a new sensation, a new story to evolve, right? That's going to serve us. And if it doesn't serve us, keep going until the thoughts, you can start to elevate the thoughts, right? And sometimes we just have to thank the thoughts. Sometimes thoughts come in and we don't think them. We get thought by them, right? Like, I wasn't thinking about that and it just showed up. So if it's something that you don't like, just acknowledge it and thank it, right? Or if it's a behavior that you have and you don't like that behavior, such as impatience, right? You could, I'm impatient Irene, right? So if impatience comes in, you can recognize it and say, oh, there's impatient Irene, and bring her close. Don't try and push it away. Just go, oh, there you are, and relax into it, right? Those parts of our personality that we try and push away only amplify. They just get bigger. So when you name them, identify them, and bring them closer, keep them close, we have more power over them. But more importantly, they become seen, so they'll settle down and they become integrated, and then they're no longer an issue for us. If you do that enough times throughout the day, at enough times, days in a row, pretty soon it just melts away. So just a little a little way in which we can keep moving forward this week, taking care of ourselves and not being irritated or stopped by those personality points that we all have that sometimes get in the way. All right, let's see if there's anything else available for us this week. All right, there is more. Unexpected joy and pleasure. So unexpected joy and pleasure. So be open to having life look amazing. Be open to saying yes. Being open to get out of your own way, right? My life looks the way it looks because I absolutely let go. I absolutely just didn't know where I was going, didn't know what I was doing. And Spirit just said, well, we've got you and we're going to move you around. And it's okay. And this is why I've not been doing weekly wake-ups, guys, because I am moving so fast that I've lost track of days and times. And so it's been an amazing adventure. And I'm super grateful for the incredible places I've been. I was in St. Thomas last week, and I have the beautiful ranch that I get to go spend time at. It's just, life is full. So start to feel, where is your life not full, and bring some of that joy to it. Look for the joy there. Look for the unexpected joy in the places where you don't feel life is full, right? So if there's a task you have to do and you don't want to do it, or a situation, a phone call you have to make, find the unexpected joy in it, even if it's the relief of getting it over with, right? All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching the Weekly Wake Up. Thank you so much for liking and sharing. I hope you can feel this energy. It's opening up. It's elevating us to really be creative, to be able to be that self-expression that we want to be in the world. And the more that we take risk with ourselves, in loving ourselves and being patient with ourselves and identifying parts of ourselves that maybe aren't so pretty and bringing that close and loving it, the more that we're teaching other people to be okay with themselves. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for taking this time with me. Enjoy yourselves. Look for that extra unexpected joy this week. Be in gratitude. Lots of love. Have a great day, everybody.